It's Week 17 of the NFL, and we'll see the Bears' rookie linebacker. He's been one of the best blitzers in the NFL this season and is among the league leader in sacks. It's the Bears and the Falcons, just ahead on EA Sports.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boom. But these two teams have the Bears defense ready to go and in good form coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he was added again last week, adding to his season sack total. He's the NFL leader in that category, and he's just become almost impossible to block on a regular basis.
Let's go.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 20 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
What a great job getting pressure here in the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
The Bears defense. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts. 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3-and-out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Ready?
First down, here's Ritter.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allow the completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The Chicago defensive unit back out there. Their guys have the lead here in this first half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Back out is the Bears defense. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this 1st down.
Ready. Fight. 97. Set.
On 1st down, Ritter. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A Ritter's throw taken in by London. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo pack.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 30. 35. The Chicago defensive unit back out there. And they'll begin by trying to defend a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. T.J. Edwards in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. final play before the half. Here's Ritter toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. Dak Prescott, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium, and they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Raiders trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. The Bears were given a solid first half by their quarterback, Justin Fields. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger, as his guys were able to build a...
Back out is the Bears defense. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's London. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Striker, 3-3.
Ritter now. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Chicago defensive unit back out there. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this third quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Ritter's throw going to be taken in here by London. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Ritter will set up to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field.
Here we go.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Edwards picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Back out is the Bears defense. They've pitched the shutout here into the 4th quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with another stop here. Here's Ritter.
Caught out left side by Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Trouble, 38. Ready?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Now Ritter. And he is caught.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Ritter back to throw.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Back to throw. Ritter.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
The Chicago defensive unit back out there. They've put in a very good shift so far, and this one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10.
Spike, 60. Ready?
Ritter to throw it.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on, set.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Chicago, they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year.